What's up, SEMO, and welcome back. I'm Ashlynn and we're going to what some people call the best year of college, but I want to know your worst. It's freshman horror stories. So this is Abby. Abby, tell us about your most embarrassing story from freshman year.
Well, it was just the first couple days of class in the dorms, and I put my mac and cheese in the microwave without water, and my room filled up with green smoke. But best case scenario, because the fire alarms did not go off.
Typical freshman year. That happens to a lot of people, so don't worry about it. This is my friend Allie. Allie, can you tell me one of your embarrassing moments from freshman year?
Yeah, so during syllabus week in the spring, I got asked the question, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from Rochester, Illinois. It's like 4 hours north of here. My teacher was like, wow, that's far away. Like, how'd you end up here? And I said, yeah, I just took I-55 straight here. And the whole class started laughing at me. And then she was like, no, like, how'd you choose SEMO? And I was like, oh. And I still think about it to this day.
You know, some moments just stick with you, and you're going to remember them, and that would be one for me. Tay, I hear you have an interesting story about your first week of classes. Can you tell us your freshman horror story?
Yeah, so whenever I had to come up here for my first step orientation, I got my schedule done and all that crazy stuff. And I didn't get like a tour of the campus because my grandma was like, I want to go home. So fast forward to the beginning of school. The first 3 days of school, I just missed because I didn't know where any of like the classes were. I didn't know where any of the buildings were, so I just didn't go to class.
This is Trevor. Now, Trevor's been an RA for 3 years, so he's got plenty of interesting stories. So, Trevor, can you tell me your favorite freshman horror story?
Yeah, so this is not my story, but it's one of my residents. A few years ago, they decided to get a fish, which is a cool thing to get, right? Well, you know, sometimes you got to clean your fish bowl. And they decided to use bleach for this fish bowl. Well, they took the fish out, things are fine. So they put bleach in the fish bowl, cleaned it out, did that thing. But what happens was they forgot to clean out the bleach completely. So when they put the fish back into the fish bowl, the fish died later that night because the bleach ended up killing the fish. So lesson to you freshmen, when you clean your fish bowl with bleach, clean the bleach out all the way.
Oh my word, that is so sad. So this is my freshman roommate. This is Katie. Katie, can you tell us about our disaster of moving in?
Yes, so whenever I was a freshman, I was Ashlynn's roommate. We were in a triple with our other roommate, Skylar. And Ashlynn brought a futon in her car, which was a small Toyota Camry. And it took two dads, some fraternity boys that were just hanging out to try to get the futon out of Ashlynn's car. And no matter what way we turned it, no matter how long we tried, there was no getting the futon out of the car. But we had to have the futon for our room to make it look how we wanted. So the next day, Ashlynn had to go to Toyota in Cape, and they had to remove the car door our back car door to get the futon out of the car. So we finally got it out. We had it in our room. There was a couple scuffs on it, but it worked. And we had it the whole year, and it was awesome. But that was our kind of disastrous move-in story from freshman year. So
thanks, Katie. By the end of the year, it was broken, which is totally fine, but it was so worth it. So freshmen, I hope you've learned from some people's mistakes. And that's what's up, SEMO. Don't forget to mask up, wash your hands, social distance, and stay safe. I'll see you next week.